All right, guys, this is number 64, episode number 64, and there's people still watching. Suckers. All right, so episode number 64. It's been a while. It's been 3 weeks, so I finished the school year, got a bunch of collections organized, got kind of a plan going forward in the summer with my eBay plan, but still kind of fine-tuning that. So since I've made a video, I've decided the pandemic is over. Pretty neat. And I'm sure you guys have realized that a while ago, but I'm just coming around. Got a new jersey, Randy Moss. So this was a commemorative 50-year anniversary. So this was 11 years old. Got it on eBay about a month ago. Yeah, I think I'll start with showing some pickups because even though the market is crashing, we knew it would come eventually, right? I'm still buying. I haven't taken a break from buying since I was a kid, so why would I stop when the market is going down? So here's what I got. So you guys know that I've been buying if you watch videos. You guys have been seeing that I like picking up some Monty Irving autographs. So he played in the 40s and 50s. Played at the same time as Jackie Robinson in the Negro Leagues. Came up to the major leagues, I believe, in 1951. He was on the short list to be one of the first African Americans in the major leagues. He served in World War II. So I think his career could have been so different if he was brought into the major leagues, signed with Brooklyn. Still put up a great career in the two different leagues. Hall of Fame in 1973. Played with Willie Mays. I think for the history, I think for $10 to $12 for an autograph of him is so incredibly cheap. So I have about 30 to 40 of his autographs. I just like seeing it on different things. Cards, postcards, pictures, 8x10 photos. I don't have any baseballs. I'm not a huge autographed baseball collector or helmet collector, but I do like cards or photos like this. So that's one thing I've been buying. Another, keeping with the vintage theme, I am a huge fan of this set. I believe it's 1968 tops. So this is a complete set, maybe 30 cards-ish. So these are the ones, some of those Hall of Famer players, Roberto Clemente, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Mickey Mantle, Pete Rose, Al Kaline, Tony Oliva. I always get the right crew, Tony Oliva. Carl Yastrzemski, Frank Robinson, you get the point, Brooks Robinson, and Killebrew. And then some of the rest of the set. So I got this set for about 100, 110, 100. And then this is my favorite pickup for the last month. So Eddie Mathews, original 1965 Topps autograph Eddie Mathews. So I like the Braves. My grandpa, when I was a kid, always talked about going to Milwaukee Braves games, seeing Eddie Mathews, Hank Aaron, Warren Spahn. So this is an original 1965 Topps. Now, if you watch Jab's Family, one of my favorite YouTube content providers, I watched only him for about 1 year, and then I explored out a little bit. Started watching Sports Card Investor, and then started watching a whole bunch of others. And now that's all I do is watch YouTube, so. Eddie Mathews, Jab's Family, is a huge fan of that set. So am I, definitely. So authentic autograph, original card. I don't know. If it was graded PSA for the card, I don't know, PSA 4 maybe? I don't know. Good eye appeal with centering, it's not too bad. Same with the back. No stains, no writing. It's actually fairly decent. So maybe a PSA 4 if it was just graded for the card. Authenticated auto, but I thought it was a good deal. I'm gonna look to buy more of these. Hall of Fame original cards from the 60s. But I only like it if it's in these new red PSA slabs. If it's in the blue ones, I'm not interested. I'm just picky that way, I don't know. All right, I'm from Minnesota, land of Paul Bunyan and some lakes. So 4 players. I feel like this is just going to be traded to Evan eventually. So Evan, if you're watching this, comment below if you want this card. And then also I got this one. I assume you want this one. Torrey Hunter. Okay. Previous video, I talk about one of my favorite players all time, Jose Fernandez. His career in life was cut short. I think like 25, 26 years old. This card is from 2011 Leaf. This one was 99 cents, combined shipping. I don't know if it was Comp C or Probstein, or I don't know, one of those two that I buy all the time. And then some more autographs of some old timers for baseball. I'm a sucker for those. When I worked at the card shop from 99 until 2001, any of the sets back then that I sold in the stores, this is 1999 Sports Illustrated Greats of the Game. I've always loved these. It's always been my favorite sets, the Greats of the Game and Sports Illustrated ones. So anytime I can pick up autos for a good amount. This one actually I paid more than I thought it would go for. I paid $27 for it. But yeah, I'm a sucker for those. And then lastly, the only really modern thing I bought recently that's not an autograph is Mookie Betts. So I had a Topps Traded PSA 9 that I bought for $30 about a year and a half ago, and I sold it at the very top of the February-March spike, inflation, whatever you call that thing that happened. This got up to about $250, and I bought this for $84. So probably the lowest sale of Mookie Betts in probably 2 years of this card. Definitely buying the dip there. So the market has gone way down, way down, way down, way down. So I would say it's healthy. A lot of content providers are panicking. So if you buy the new Prism and Optic rookies and you're in the prospecting game with PSA and grading everything, yeah, you're not doing so hot right now. For me, I've always been safe. Take away Project 2020 cards that I bought. That was a loss. And then I invested in Alex Rodriguez. Big fan as a kid. So in February and March and January, oh man, a little tipsy there. There we go. Okay, so back when I was buying a lot of PSA cards, PSA graded cards, I bought a lot of Derek Jeter and I bought a lot of Alex Rodriguez. And I looked at those as long-term stocks. That's kind of how I thought about it. So I put in probably $1,000 for A-Rod, looking at SP and Flair and Upper Deck. Those as a collection, about $1,000 to spend, are down to about $650. So the market is down $350 on A-Rod. And they were way too high to start with. I overpaid. So when I talk about market movers, if I would have had market movers in February, I would have noticed, oh, that's way too much. So that was probably my biggest mistake of the big spike, is buying Alex Rodriguez SP cards. So do I love having them? Yes. Do I plan on selling them soon? Absolutely not, because I'm not gonna, I like them too much. So it's not about me making money, losing money with those. Kind of it was. But I would rather keep them and risk them going to nothing, which probably not. I felt like A-Rod and Jeter were safe because they had such long careers. They are, well, A-Rod's still relevant. He's still buying NBA teams, trying to buy the Timberwolves and then move them, jerk. So he'll be relevant. He's still announcing. I love watching his interviews with like David Ortiz. So that's kind of where my interest in investing in A-Rod came from. Derek Jeters are holding steady when everything is going down as a whole. The Derek Jeters have stayed pretty steady. I set a price point of $50 for those Topps cards, and they're hovering around $50. They go between about $45 and $70 is kind of the flow of Derek Jeter Topps. Yeah, interesting market. I've noticed that people are starting to pick up on autographs. If you look at just autographs of some of the greats, Griffey, Miguel Cabrera, Albert Pujols, Ichiro. So if I think of 2000 to 2010. Some of those players, Kershaw, Verlander, so some of those players that have had long, successful careers, those cards are starting to go up. So I think there's nothing more safer than an autograph card of somebody. I mean, they took the time to stop what they're doing and autograph a card. So I've always been fascinated by autographs and always found them undervalued compared to a little more mass-produced stuff like this. This one, I would assume that I'll sell this within 6 months. So this is a short term. I have no interest in having this in 20 years. It does nothing for me. Having this in 20 years, absolutely. Having, not specifically this player, but this set in 20 years, yeah, that's cool. Having this in 20 years, yes. Having this in 20 years, so 95% of my purchases on eBay are, I want to keep them for the PC, but I only buy safe things for my PC. So when I do buy other things, I look for deals. I look for dips in the market, whether they're injured. I've been looking at Mike Trout Topps rookies recently. They are really coming down, like 40 to 50% in the last 90 days. So it's a combination of him getting injured and the market all kind of wrapped up into one big dip. So I'm trying to decide if I eventually go long term in a Mike Trout Topps Update rookie. Like I could buy a BGS 9 for about $2,000. If it reaches like 1,500, is that a good price point to buy? But I can guarantee I'm not the only one thinking about that as an investment because they are dropping. So we'll see. I think as a whole, the market's getting smarter. So there's a lot of people that bought in the off season, sold in the season. There's a lot of strategies that have been used for many years with kind of the investors of sports cards. But now you have everyone is an investor. And they're trying to make money. So those little tricks that people used, sending PSA cards in for $8-9, those days are over. Having, I think, a good week or a good couple games makes your cards go really crazy. I think a lot of people are getting smarter with that and realizing that you don't buy at the hype. So I think in the last 3-4 months, yes, the market's been down, but also the market's getting smarter. So instead of buying plain Prism cards, they're buying the refractors, the die cuts, the numbered cards. Or instead of buying the paper Bowman, for example, people are buying the chrome or the chrome refractor. So it's new to baseball. Basketball has kind of made that jump with chrome being more valuable a long time ago, Prism and chrome. Baseball just kind of started that about 6 months ago because for a long time the Bowman paper Mookie was actually more than the chrome. And that has kind of switched in the last couple of months. But so I'm banking on the Dodgers being good. I'm banking on Mookie Betts coming back and having a hot summer. Because I plan on getting rid of this, I don't know, August, September, November. And I'm not looking for much. I just imagine you can put him at eBay store for $150 best offer and then doing $125. So I think there's a card that I looked at and like, I can make $20 off it. But yeah, that's about it. What I want from you guys, please comment below what type of videos you want me to do. So this is my 64th video. So if you just joined the channel, yeah, go dedicate 40 hours of time because my videos are long. Just sit down, relax, yeah, just watch my videos. There's 63 more videos you can watch after this one. So I don't probably have to make any more videos this summer, just go back and watch the old ones. And then, or if you watch them again, just watch them again and again and again. So yeah, probably don't have to make more videos, but I suppose I will. It's fun to kind of document what I've done in the hobby. I like it. All right, so please comment below, what videos should I make? Should I make box breaking? Should I share more of my random player collections that I have? Used market movers that I just bought? go to a little GoPro camera hat and go to garage sales. I don't know, what should I do? So comment below, what do you guys want me to do? Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of do what I'm doing. I would love to start making videos with my brother. His school year is now over too. He's going to Florida with the family next week, and then he'll come to Minnesota, so he'll be in Rochester for about a month. So hopefully we can do more videos with my brother Jeff. So I made 3 videos early on when my brother flew in town for my grandma's funeral. So we made 3 videos right in a row. So when he comes into Rochester, maybe 2 weeks from now, I'd love to do videos with him. It's exciting. It's fun. Summertime is fun because got a lot of teachers in the family that have the summer off. So, all right, thanks for watching. I'm still buying. Want to share what you're buying in the comment below, that'd be cool. All right, thanks for watching, appreciate it. We'll see you soon.